everyone, I'm Ligaya Figueres. Thanks for joining us. I'm the Food and Dining Editor at the AJC. And today I'm standing here on Atlanta's Beltline, the East Side Beltline to be specific. In the background, you can see Pond City Market. Over here, the Pencil in Midtown. The reason that I'm here today is because two new spaces have opened up in Common Ground, which is a repurposed warehouse. It's next door to New Realm Brewing, and we're going to take a look at them. One is called Bazati, and the other is called Estrella. So come along. We're going to get a tour with the managing partner, Scott Wilkins. He's a managing partner for both Bazati and Estrella. This includes the downstairs restaurant as well as a rooftop one. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comments and we'll try to get them answered. All right, it's a beautiful day on the Beltline. Come on down. They're already open. And if some folks are familiar already, New Realm is over here to my left. Both of these are accessible from the Beltline. It's a brewing company, and they also have, it's a restaurant too, so you can eat inside or outside. Putting some finishing touches here on the space. And Scott Wilkins, thank you very much for having us.
Thank you very much, Ligaya. Hello, Will. How are we doing? Thank you.
We're doing great. Beautiful day out here.
It's a gorgeous day. Welcome to Bazati.
Thank you. And I guess we should start by just mentioning this gorgeous space that you have. It's accessible from the Beltline.
Exactly. Yes, we are on a 2-mile stretch of the Beltline in Atlanta. This is the east side, and we are in an area called Common Ground. Common Ground comprises really 3 restaurants and some office space. We have 2 urban licks down at the end here. Here is, of course, Bazati. We're standing in the brasserie. In fact, we're standing in the patio of the brasserie. And next to us is New Realm Brewery, which is one of the better breweries probably in the nation. They opened in January, so we're seeing the finishing touches on the construction. And this is really one of the finest developments for the outside space along the Beltline that we've seen.
Right, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Well, we can hear some more action happening down there, so we're going to talk with loud voices. Head inside, start our tour. If you're just joining us again, this is a space within Common Ground Development. The address, to be specific, is 550 Somerset Terrace.
Exactly.
And if you're going to be parking there, you can park just over, get off between Ralph McGill and North Avenue. Just come down Somerset, and it's easy parking.
That's right, and we have valet parking, and the trick is to try to use the breezeway between New Realm Brewery and Bazati.
All right.
Okay.
Easy, easy, easy. All right, so we're in this first space, and explain this to us. There's a whole lot going on.
There's a lot going on. So this is this is called the brasserie at Bazati. So this is patterned after a classic brasserie that you find in France. Very Parisian in style. If you look at the lights, the style of the bars, the banquettes. We have adapted it, made it a little bit more comfortable for the Beltline because a lot of people will be walking off the Beltline here to have lunch, dinner, breakfast, which is an important point to mention. Brasseries, by definition, are open in the early morning until late at night. So we open at 9 a.m. for a continental breakfast, and then at 11 we start with our full menu, and that carries on until 11 and sometimes on the weekend later.
All the way through, daily.
Daily, 7 days a week, and off to this side, this is still part of the brasserie, but something we've done a little bit different is create soft seating. So it becomes a lounge area, becomes an area for, the perfect area for aperitifs, a drink before lunch or dinner, and digestifs, drinks after lunch. And importantly, it becomes a place too where you can grab a drink and go shopping in our retail area, which I'll show you in a second.
All right, so let's go shopping a little bit, and then we're going to come back here and we're going to get a taste of a look at some of the food and drink that they have. If you're just joining us, I'm Ligaya Figueres, the dining editor at the AJC. We are here in the 2 new spaces that opened within Common Ground, just off the East Side Beltline, or adjacent to the East Side Beltline. And this is Chris Wilkins here, who's the managing partner, and he is giving us a look around. Okay, so there's a number of retail spaces here.
That's right. We have 8 shops. Just to this side, we have Megan, who runs the floral shop, and obviously beautiful presents. She's a local artist, and also does obviously beautiful arrangements. And soon to be doing classics, right? Starting next week. Yeah. So that's it. So there we go. So
fabulous.
Live.
And you are. What are the hours for your shop?
So I am here Wednesday through Sunday, typically 10 to 8. I like to be here for the dinner crowd. You can catch me in the morning, but I'm appointment only as well. well on Monday and Tuesday. So if you need something that day, just reach out and happy to assist.
So if people are on the Beltline, they suddenly realize that they need to grab a bouquet of flowers,
Yeah.
zoom in, get it, and on your way.
Yes.
Nice. Thank you. All right.
Okay, so the shop over here is Apari. So this is a general gift shop that we've designed, and right now we're featuring a few of our international magazines. Some of them have not yet come in because this is our 12th day of operation.
Right, they've only been in business since very late August.
That's right. And but these are Pal Dog umbrellas from Stockholm, Sweden. We're the only retailer in the country for these umbrellas, handmade. Just a great story and very consistent with our retail theme here, which is primarily product that you will struggle to find in the United States. So we're trying to come up with interesting gift ideas, not necessarily impulse items, but just if you need something as an alternative to taking a bottle of wine to a dinner, these are interesting
All right.
gifts.
So all of this, both the brasserie as well as these various shops, are part of Bazati.
That is exactly right. So this is Taya Maya over here. So this is artisanal product from the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. For those who don't know the Yucatan, this is where Tulum is, where Cancun is located. And this is an absolutely fabulous charity that is linked to a for-profit. And so everything we buy here and sell, this all goes back to one of the most successful charities in Mexico, developed by the daughter of one of the leading bankers of the country. And it's a family that has a lot of interest in the Yucatan Peninsula. They bought a lot of haciendas, refurbished those, many of which are now managed by Starwood. But these kind of products are, again, all made by hand in villages in the Yucatan Peninsula. And you'll also find some of these, such as the tortilla holders, that will find their way into our restaurant upstairs.
Oh, fabulous.
So we cross-utilize a lot of different things.
Right, okay.
Over here
We're gonna
is,
zoom through these
so this is Monocle from London. We were the first outpost for Monocle in the United States. For those who don't know the brand, they do absolutely beautiful products like these writing books, but they also are most famous for their magazine Monocle, as well as their travel guides over on the far wall.
Okay.
And we're very proud that we are the first in the United States.
We're getting to the food, we're getting to the drink.
Yes.
Zoom
Yes,
out
sir.
of this space.
This is a store called Blue Marino. This is from Bogota, Colombia. These are some friends of ours that run a 6-person activity there. This is absolutely sensational leather, and most of it is bespoke. We can do a lot of things by order for people. It's been a big hit since our opening.
Okay.
Just behind you, this is our bookstore, which is right now featuring Taschen Books, the German publisher. Taschen is actually one of the few things available in other outlets, but in the Atlanta market, we have the largest inventory.
All right.
Proud
You
of
can
that.
find a few culinary tomes
Yes,
here.
yes.
The wines of Dali.
Yeah.
All right, and we're going to come around this way, which gets us to pass through to past the kitchen here.
Here's our main kitchen and the brasserie. Hello, man. How are we doing?
Hi guys, how are you?
Fine, fine. And if you look at our chef, I'm sure has some food out for us. Let's see
All right, if you're just joining us, I'm Lagaya Figueres, the food and dining editor at the AJC. We are visiting Bazati today as well as Estrella. They are two new spaces that opened up on the east side Beltline in common ground, next door to New Realm on one side and to Urban Licks on the other. I'm here with Chris Wilkins, he's a managing partner here, and he's walking us through the spaces. So this is the brasserie, just what you think, 1920s theme, Christian brasserie. And we're going to head upstairs shortly to go see Estrella, which is an entirely different concept. Both of these are already in operation. They opened the end of August, and this one is open 7 days a week. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner beginning at 9 and going through until late night. So we're going to walk over here. I think you all have a bit of food to show us.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, I'm getting the chef's attention right.
Okay.
Chef Jaime. Thank you.
Oh, okay. We want to meet your chef real
Yeah,
quick.
this is Chef Jaime Vanger from the Loire Valley. He joined us 4 or 5 months ago. He was our executive chef downstairs. Previously with Ready Butterfly, and he has some gun show prior to that, revival. Yeah, some
Gunshot Revival, Bread and Butterfly, these are common names that Atlanta diners know.
Exactly.
Thank you very much.
So he's finishing up a couple of plates for us to view.
Okay.
Make sure we can hop upstairs and come back down. Does that
We
make
can
sense?
do that, absolutely. Sure.
Is that the
Okay.
best thing?
Sure.
Should we do
Sure.
that? Be ready in 6 minutes? Yep.
We'll be
Perfect.
back in 6 minutes. Okay, thank you, Chef. Looking forward to it. Okay, now we're going to head upstairs.
Over this way.
This is a massive, massive space you have here.
Yes, this is it's about 7,000 feet downstairs. Again, comprising the brasserie and the 8 shops. And the shops that are not open in the back, but will be open in about a month, is a wine shop and a cigar shop.
Everything in one. All in one.
So now you're making a 24-foot climb to Estrella, and you can immediately sense that we're onto something different here. You can see there's very different signage. Beautiful tile here from Morocco, and you'll see this theme continue as we come in
All right.
to Estrella.
Gorgeous, light, bright, airy, rooftop space just above Bazati. Tell us about the concept here as we kind of look around.
Right, so Estrella is a Yucatecan cuisine. It is, for those who don't know all the Mexican regional cuisines, this is one of the more important regional cuisines along with Puebla and Oaxaca. And what we tried to do here was, from a style standpoint, bring what is the Yucatan, which again is where Tulum and Cancun are located, with South Beach, Miami. And so you'll see the blues, the whites, the very soft grays. This is the vibe, a lot of natural light. And so the dishes work perfectly with a lot of sparkling wine. We have probably one of the largest sparkling wine menus in town, as well as we feature a gin cart on the deck, which, again, those botanicals and the gin and so forth really work well with the dishes that Chef Cam prepares.
All right.
So Chef Cam went down with our executive chef, who is based in the Yucatan, Roberto Solis, for all his training.
Okay, wonderful. Let's take them outside so that they can get a good view here of the rooftop.
So here we are. On the rooftop. This is probably one of the larger rooftop restaurants here in town. This is about 3,000 feet, and we have about 120 seats, and all in, that's including the interior. And you can see we look out over the east side of the Beltline, what we mentioned earlier, and we look down upon the patio for the brasserie. And again, very much a South Beach, Miami vibe here. And this restaurant opens at 4 o'clock in the afternoon until very late. It's closed Monday and Tuesday, so we're open just Wednesday to Sunday, and we'll start doing a Sunday brunch the next week or two, and Saturday we'll also open kind of midday.
Okay. So if you're just joining us, I'm Bazati Figueres, dining editor at the AJC. We are here, beautiful day, beautiful view here of Midtown Atlanta, the Beltline right below us, and we are learning about taking a tour of 2 new spaces that opened here at both Bazati and Estrella. They are part of Common Ground, which is a development right along the Atlanta Beltline. Downstairs, the brasserie is part of Bazati, and we've got a 1920s Parisian style eatery downstairs. It's open every day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, all the way through. And upstairs we've got this Latin slash
It's a Yucatecan theme.
Yucatecan theme. All right.
Restaurants, and definitely in both places, I can honestly say this is authentic cuisine. Sorry, again, our chef downstairs is French. Our executive chef here is from the Yucatan. Roberto Solis runs one of the most successful restaurants in the Yucatan called Nectar, and is a close friend of my family. That's the connection with the restaurant.
All right. Well, I think that they have some dishes that they can share for us,
All
so
right.
we'll take a peek at the food. All right. Well, here's a familiar face. It's
Yes.
project.
Nice to meet you.
Meredith, what's your role here exactly?
I'm the general manager.
Meredith is general manager, but some of you might remember Meredith Ford as a former dining critic for the AJC, and she still writes for us occasionally.
I do. I have a story coming up.
You should have a story coming up. All right, Meredith, tell us what we can look forward to here.
Oh, well, Estrella is a rooftop bar. I'm sure Scott's talked about the origins of it. And so today, Chef Cam is going to be preparing a couple of the Yucatecan dishes that we have here that are very, very specific to that region of Mexico and to Estrella. So we want people to really be introduced to this food and Chef, are we ready? I'm not sure what Chef is preparing right
Let's
now.
keep in mind, everything in Mexico is mañana. So
So we're keeping
that's a common
Well,
sense.
we're
Everybody
keeping
listens.
them in tune to what's going on. So yeah.
You can talk a little bit about the gin cart because you were describing that to me.
We're very excited about the gin cart.
It's very distinct.
Two things are happening this weekend. One is we're opening this time for lunch and brunch. So we'll be open tomorrow at 1 and we'll be open at noon on Sunday. And one of the things that we're going to be introducing to the Atlanta market is the gin cart. Scott has a lot of experience with the gin cart. He's traveled a lot.
A lot of personal experience.
He's
No, but
traveled a lot in Mexico.
that's exactly right. And what you find in both Spain and Latin America, but especially in Mexico, but Mexico and Spain in particular, is the prevalence of the gin cart in very nice restaurants. And so we want to bring this to Atlanta. It's fun because it's coming to you. Gin works very, very well with this cuisine. And yeah, so we're excited about it. I think we're going to be kind of the first in town with the gin cart.
We are. We're going to have it on the weekends only to start. And what we do is we basically make your gin and tonic tableside for you with lots of herbs, all sorts of additions that might be really fun for you. And of course, you get to choose what gin you want. Fever tree tonic, though. That's the way to go. Even in Spain, they use fever tree tonic.
All right.
All right,
We're getting close.
We've got
Give them a peek inside to the kitchen and the
we've
action
got
going
a-
on here.
Can I please have a white? So this is, if you want to get in really close to Chef, this is the sashimi. Chef, you want to talk about it?
So Chef Cam.
Yeah, hey guys. So this sashimi that we're doing today is actually with a cobia. The cobia was actually caught yesterday up in North Carolina. And so we get these fresh fish in daily, every single day we clean the fish. And this was actually inspired, what I actually learned in Merida with Roberto. And it has a PBN sauce around it, which is an episote spinach puree. A little bit of peppermint chlorophyll, so it's just kind of a mint puree. And then it has some nice microgreens around it. A little touch of spice with the habaneros, and finished off with a squeeze of lime for the sashimi. Very
Now,
well
Chef,
dished.
I do have to ask because I see some tweezer action going on there. Is all the food here tweezer food?
No, it's not. It's not. We have we take a lot of passion into making our food pieces of art to send out for everyone. But it is very enjoyable to just kind of dig right in and get these dishes going.
And plate sizes do vary. Some of these dishes, some of the fresh fish dishes,
Yes.
will be smaller than others. Will be full.
All right. And as we're waiting for the next dish to show up, is there anything else you can talk to us a little bit about the menu that we can expect?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to apologize. The biggest thing is that we are using all fresh local ingredients. We're using farms that are nearby. They come. If somebody knocks on our door with a fresh product, we're going to get it in here and we're going to serve it to you guys. The biggest thing about our menu is authenticity. So every little bit of things that we can find here that we can push for authenticity and push that message of that and provide someone with what you can't get elsewhere is what we will serve to you here.
Beautiful.
Would you like
Should
to
we try
taste?
it?
Yes,
yeah,
try
you know
it.
what? I didn't have
Try
lunch
it while
yet.
you're getting your
I'm
sweet
going to have to do the finger touch.
Okay.
Ooh.
So that's the cobia, right, Chef?
This is the
There's a
cobia.
little avocado underneath.
Beautiful. It does remind me of trips to Tulum.
There you go. Very Mayan in Tulum.
Yes.
And a lot of our dishes have some Mayan elements.
Ooh.
Definitely. So that's a really ancient cuisine to be getting
Delicious.
inspiration from.
Thank you. All
All
right,
right,
and
next
next
up we
up,
have a ceviche.
if you are just joining us, we are here on the rooftop at Estrella. It is located at, let's see the exact address, 550 Somerset Terrace. We are adjacent to the Beltline in a development called Common Ground. On one side of us is Two Urban Licks, and on the other side is New Realm Brewing Company that opened up earlier this year. Next spaces have opened. This is Estrella, the rooftop bar with a Latin Yucatan concept. And downstairs, which we're going to go back down there in just a bit to be able to look at some of that food, is the Bazati, which includes a restaurant called the Brasserie. Okay, so Chef Camp, what do we got here?
So what we have here is our ceviche dish. This is also locally caught. This is caught on the Gulf by Destin yesterday. It's a locally caught snapper, and it has a pineapple vinaigrette with fresh jicama. Give a little bit of texture. Fresh brewed pineapples and cucumbers.
Okay.
And squeeze the lime on the fish, and it's all tossed together and served up in a cold bowl.
We have a question here. Someone wants to know what are some of the other types of fish that are going to be on the menu?
So I'll be doing, it's a variety. I'm really focused on sustainability of the fish that comes in. So with basically my guy, really whatever fish you can come to the door with, whatever, any kind of white fish that will fit these dishes. The textures will play for buttery, which is kind of, more flaky what the snapper would be. Cobia, the same. I'll be getting some fluke black bass. Yeah, the same. Whatever the sea offers us is what we'll use for our dishes.
All right. And are we going to look for seasonality in this menu?
For sure.
All right.
Definitely.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. All right. And we're going to head downstairs.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay. And again, this place is open every day except Mondays and Tuesdays, correct?
At 4 p.m.
At 4 p.m.
Except on weekends.
All righty.
Thanks, Senator.
Thank you.
Okay. So now we're going back downstairs. We're getting our workout today. And we are going to take a look at a few of the dishes that are going to be coming out of the kitchen here at the Brasserie.
That's right. This is a classic French cuisine. The dishes we have on the menu are dishes you would see on basically any brasserie menu in Paris. So it is, again, it goes back to what we do upstairs, which is also authentic. Everything is, there's no fusion here. There's no bending to really the local taste. It is just pure French and pure Yucatecan food at our two respective restaurants.
Wonderful. Okay, so where do we have this set up? We'll go head over to where Chef is and find out if our food is ready. Oh, wonderful. Okay. Well, let Chef describe this dish.
This is escargot, very classic dish in France. So we use 6 escargot. I do compound butter with garlic confit, a little bit of wine, and that's it. And we have the bread, and the goal is you eat your escargot, you dip your bread to the butter. Yeah, it's delicious.
Beautiful. It smells wonderful
I will
too.
finish with some fleur de sel from
Decadent.
France. Yes.
Beautiful.
I got my
All right.
tartar.
And this is on both the lunch and dinner menu?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
The guy, would you like to try an escargot?
Why not?
I think your audience would love that.
Nice
Yeah?
bread. Okay, got it. Well, so buttery.
Yeah.
You know what we have to do, of course.
Okay, of course.
That's the way to eat the escargot.
Can't not.
This is
Just dump it.
also an employee favorite. The escargot.
Winner.
Yeah.
Winner, winner.
Also, I have our beef tartar. So I use Kobe iron, and we grind in a minute. So you order, we grind the meat, and then it's mixed with some shallots for Worcestershire sauce, a bit of Tabasco, mustard, Dijon mustard. Only use one brand, it's called Mai. It's my dad's favorite, and I love this too. I can eat by the spoon. We have a little bit capers, cornichon, pepper horseradish, homemade chips, and this is a salad from Tucker Farm near
Beautiful.
Rome, so you can try it too if you want to. We have a spoon, guys. We have a spoon, guys. Good.
All right, yeah, we'll give it a You know, I got to do that, right?
Oh yeah.
We have another dish, it's a special.
Okay,
We start to
one more
do
dish.
special. So
All right, here's the tartare.
The tartare is a hit here. Yeah, this.
Wonderful, wonderful. And then the last dish that you have.
it's doing this right now. You can look at it if you want to.
Okay, tell us what's going on.
So it's basically I did the squash vichyssoise. So vichyssoise is a soup. It's a cold soup. Normally with leeks, you can go potatoes and onions. I replace the leeks by the squash.
Okay.
So we make a soup. The red stuff over there is red pork jelly. And we put the soup in a creamer, put some gas, and serve very, very, very cold. So we'll get some airiness to the soup. It's going to finish with some pumpkin seed. Micros from Ashland Farm in Georgia. So it's burgundy and a little bit of flowers to make pretty,
Oh, okay.
because we have a flower shop. So
Because you have a flower shop, might as well use those flowers, huh? And they'll find this on the menu as, what's it titled on the menu?
it's called it's a squash vichyssoise.
Squash
It's a
vichyssoise.
special of the night of today and tomorrow.
Okay, this is a special you can get this evening or tomorrow if you come here to the brasserie.
You can taste another
All
one.
right, we'll try one more. Look at those
Hold that for you.
flowers. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, it's really light and airy. Delicious. It's
Yeah, very different vichyssoise.
beautiful. That is refreshing.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much,
No
Chef.
problem. And I hope to see you tonight.
Yes, and thank you, Chris, very
Yeah,
much
yeah,
for showing us around. We
Happy to have
appreciate
you. Look
it.
forward to seeing you.
Yep, you guys, again, you can find Bazati, which is this brasserie, the brasserie, as well as all of the retail shops down here. And upstairs is Estrella on Common Ground, right next to the Atlanta Beltline. And if they have any, if they want to go check out the websites, they are two websites.
Yeah,
the same.
is AsteliaRooftop.com and Bazati ATL.com.
All right, well, we'll look forward to seeing you all down here, and we'll look forward to coming back.
Thank you very much for
Thank
coming.
you, and
Thank you
thanks
very
for
much.
joining us. See you next time.